All right. So this is a thoughts and updates video on the game Wind Waker. I don't have any like script or plan for this at all, and I'm not gonna edit it either. So I'm just gonna say whatever I think for a little while. Um, so I guess let's just start off with my thoughts of the game so far. And I promise someone I'd do this every 10 episodes, so that's what I'm gonna do. But at the moment, um, like I can see how people like this game and like whatnot, but it's not necessarily my favorite game. So I mean, I was a bit harsh on it sometimes, like when discussing it with some people, aka Brock, but it it still rates lower for me because of how little it explains what it needs you to do. And in retrospect, you can see and understand what you're supposed to do, and it seems pretty simple. But again, hindsight is 2020. You in the moment, it's not that obvious. It's because the game, instead of like generally what a game should do, which is like show you a mechanic and then allow you to figure out what you can do with that mechanic. The game often makes you have to figure out what its mechanics are in the first place, which is a lot more difficult. And it doesn't set a precedent for many things. Like, you can grapple on only this, but then later you find out just by playing and like struggling that you can grapple on other things. It just never showed you. I mean, and yes, it is kind of like understandable, but it doesn't mean that that's what I'm going to guess what to do, if you get what I mean. So that is a really big point in which the game bothers me, but I do think at the point that I'm at, I'm slowly starting to, I guess, understand the way the game like thinks and like the way it puts out puzzles. So I don't think I'm going to get stuck as much as I have been, and I believe my opinion of it will improve from here unless something big happens. But I can definitely, like I said earlier, see how a lot of people really like this game. It is a very cute, sometimes funny, and just, nice little game. Well, not really little, but, nice game. Um, I do think it's kind of cool how much my perspective on like the controls have changed. Because like when I first started the game, you didn't see this because of all the recording issues I had. But like when I first started, I had a like very bad feelings about like how the camera and everything worked. I felt like the game felt very it didn't feel very good to me. And I was expecting the whole game to be a pretty bad experience. But like as I played, I noticed it wasn't actually that bad. It just felt a little weird because I'm not used to games that have quite the style of like camera it does. Because like obviously a lot of games have like third person, but none have exactly the kind that this game does. Or maybe some did, but they're older games, and I haven't really played too many older games. Hence why like I've never played a Zelda game. This being my first. Um, let's see. I can't really think of any other thought I have on the game in particular, other than like I think that the faces Barry makes are funny. I'm gonna refer to him as Barry since I named him Barry. I don't even know if this specific character has like a default name. I don't remember. Um, and then I guess let's move on to the updates. So I will not be doing 2 episodes a day anymore. Um, I'm gonna still try to do one a day, but two a day is a little bit too much to keep up with. And whenever I record more than one in a sitting, I generally won't have an episode to like post. No like back burner episodes after that. So like if a particular day I can't like record anything, I just won't have an episode for that day. So I figure if I just keep playing about the same as I normally do, just upload one a day, I can, for the most part, have at least one come out a day, and even when I'm not playing, I can still upload one. I mean, it may not be at the same time or whatnot, but I can at least still upload. And I can also put some like on schedule, like upload multiple a day and just schedule them so I can release them whenever I need to. I'll probably end up doing that, but for the moment, I only have one episode up, like recorded, so I don't have a back burner yet. Um, let's see. Yeah, I think that's about it. Um, Thanks for watching the series as far as you have. I'm actually amazed anyone is. And so far, there are 3 people I know for certain who are. I mean, one isn't really like watching chronologically, but hey, literally, this dude told me he played my video to go to sleep. I'm not sure how to feel about that, but thanks, I guess. Um, alright. That's it for this video. See you in the next episode of Wind Waker. Bow bow.